What up, dudes? Uh, so yeah, today it has been 8 days since I was broken up with. Um, I don't feel I don't feel as sad anymore. It's not as devastatingly sad. I am still sad, but it's not overwhelming. And it's the weirdest thing. I feel sick. I feel kind of sick, like something inside of me just doesn't feel right. But that being said, I do feel a lot better than those first couple of days. The best advice that I've been given is to treat heartbreak like the flu. You can't there's nothing that you can do actively to get over the flu. You just have to wait it out. It definitely helps if you take care of your body. Like if you're sleeping well, you're eating well, you're staying hydrated, you're staying active. I guess if you have the flu, you shouldn't be that active. But heartbreak at least, you should be taking care of your body. But you just have to trust that it'll get better. Um that being said, now I know one of the things that I can do to help myself is to avoid substances. So for example, today I had to work on a big project, and I had an energy drink mid afternoon, and I'll be honest, it made me really anxious. This thought popped into my head of my ex being with some guy, like that maybe she was lying about why she broke up with me, and that she was actually, into this other guy, and they're making out right now. And I'll be honest, that made me really anxious, and it felt like I was on the verge of a panic attack, which is so silly to think about because it's not that big of a deal. But I was sitting there painting on this pot I'm making in ceramics, and I felt like I was going to have a panic attack. Um, but I put on an album, Smiley Smile by the Beach Boys, and it helped calm me down. And I know that she is probably going through heartbreak like I am, and that the thoughts I'm having are irrational. Um, Also, avoid weed. I had an edible 2 separate nights, and oh my god, it brought everything to the surface. It made my emotions feel so strong and so overwhelming, and again, almost like I was on the verge of a panic attack. Don't do that. Um, Drinking, it might help a little bit. I'll be honest. I don't think it's a good idea. I think that once you start using it as a coping skill, that's an easy way to accidentally become an alcoholic. Um, and yeah, I don't think it's a great idea. Um, what else? I think staying busy. I have a blue notification. My bad. Uh, just lit my face up blue. Anyways, I think staying busy is a really good thing. It keeps your mind occupied, and it keeps you doing something. It keeps your mood up. I have been doing a lot of ceramics. That's kind of my thing right now. Making a big pot. Um, this is a mug I made. It was really ugly on purpose. I made this a few months ago, but I think that's been helping. I don't know. It keeps me occupied in the moment. When I'm done, I drive home and I still feel really bad, but in the moment it keeps me occupied, and even just talking to other people in the studio um keeps my mood up. I mean, I'm able to joke around and stuff about other things, and it keeps my mood up. uh I also think that I have digested this relationship as much as I can for now. I thought about everything that happened, everything I felt. I have kind of mentally probably gone through every experience I've had with her, and I've analyzed all of it. And the conclusion is that it was the right person, wrong time. Like, I loved her so much, and she loved me. The first time she said she loved me was while we were actively breaking up. Uh, it was heart wrenching, and that's honestly the part that pulls me back in and makes me feel so bad about the whole thing. Um, and it's really hard to not think about like making this relationship work again, because everything in me wants to problem solve how to make this work. And honestly, I think in about 3 months, when we're both done with the school year, she's less busy, and I've had some time. I guess we will both have had some time to, digest our relationship a bit. Um, think about it while not in the middle of feeling really heavy emotions, and decide whether we want to give it another try. Figure things out better the next time. Whether we just want to stay friends, because honestly, she was like my best friend for 3 or 4 months, and it sucks losing that. Or whether we just want to, you know, respectfully live our lives separately, but still on like good terms. But I think that I need to just let all these thoughts go. I have this notes app document on my phone that I have typed out, like paragraphs and paragraphs of just my thoughts and things I want to do and things I want to say. But I really just need to let it go. I think that running down my thoughts puts me into the kind of mental cycle of thinking about her all the time. And I think I need to let that go for a bit. Because it's just going to bring me back into these feelings of hurt and sadness. And I don't think that's good for me. Yeah, I also think that I am going to stop making videos about heartbreak for a little while, just because I don't know if there's more to say right now. I think I've kind of said it all. Yeah. I guess maybe in another week I might check back in, because I want to reflect on these videos in the future again, just to kind of document my progress while going through, heartbreak. And yeah, maybe in a week and a half, 2 weeks, a month, I don't know. I don't want to think about it for a while, because it's honestly one of the most painful things I've gone through. Um, that being said, you guys can keep me busy. If you want to leave comments, ask me questions, give me tasks. If you just want me to talk about something, I love philosophy. I love talking about religion, life. If you have your own problems that you want to let me know about, if you want me to talk through them, just let me know. If you want to give me, I wrote down tasks or quests, things that I can do. Let me know. Let me know. Literally anything would help. I also have an email that I set up for this account too. If you, want to make it more personal or a little bit less private to the public comment section, that'll be in the description. So, yeah. In conclusion, heartbreak sucks. Avoid getting your heart broken if you can. But I have also learned so much about myself, about life, about other people. It is a valuable but extremely painful experience to have. I'm smiling because I don't know why I'm smiling. I just am. Yeah. Let me know if you're still watching. Thanks. I appreciate it. I've gotten a few new subscribers. I think, this channel was dormant for about a year, and when I came back, I lost a subscriber. Sucks for them. Gained 2 new ones. Lost another one. Gained another 1 or 2, I think. I don't know. But yeah, I appreciate you for sticking around. I'm gonna try and end this video on exactly 10 minutes if I can. Yeah, it helps to talk things through. Just let me know. Say something. Say hi. Cool. Cool. Thanks.